Hey guys, I have super cool news to share with you guys. But before I share this news with you, I want to talk a little bit about the channel, right? And let's talk about where we started to where we're at right now. Don't worry, right? This isn't clickbait. There is super cool news to share with you. But I feel like I need to tell the story a little bit before we get to the, to the news. The news is like the dessert. So let's get through dinner and then we'll share the dessert. So I basically started this YouTube channel as on a whim, right? Basically, I was just like, you know what? I think it would be cool if I made some content on YouTube. It gave me an opportunity to basically stretch my artistic merits, right? And try to do something different than what I was doing on Twitch. And I did that, right? I came up with content that was cool. It was unique. It was different. It was still Jab, but it didn't involve my face and it didn't involve my voice, right? I told a story through the game and used animations, and my son-in-law helped me do that. And things were great, right? Don't get me wrong. We made really cool stuff, but the problem is when you got two people that have mental health issues, right? Not meter issues. The problem is when you have mental health issues like I do, things go up and things go down. And when things go down, you just don't do anything, right? When there's two of you that are in the same boat, in order to get things done, we both have to be up. If one of us is down, the whole project just crashes. And that's what ended up happening. One is expectation. Expectation was set way too high for what it is that we're trying to do. So we ended up stopped doing it. Then I went to PAX. I went to PAX East a couple of years ago, met some amazing people in YouTube that you probably know. DJ Go Ham, Clutch, Farmer Klein, FSG, Raznak, right? Farmer Cop. And all these guys took me under their wing and answered any questions I had about YouTube. And I was greatly appreciated. And I came back energized. So I started making content on the channel again. Well, things were going all right. And then I hit a depression cycle again and stopped making content. Not because I wasn't happy the way things were going. Not that I wasn't entertained. It was just simply things just weren't right with me. And because they weren't right with me, I just couldn't make content. Ended up going back to PAX again this past year. Had an amazing time hanging out with the guys. And at that point, I had decided, you know what? Let's draw a line in the sand. And either this YouTube thing is going to work, and I'm going to do everything I can to make it work, or it's not. But I made a decision that if I was going to fail, right, I was going to fail under my own circumstances, right? I was either going to win. Well, win's not the right word. I was either going to succeed or I was going to fail under my own terms, under my own conditions, doing it the way that I felt comfortable. I set my expectations and started doing it. And because of all the love and support that you guys have given, the channel has gotten to the point where we have been accepted into step 1 or stage 1, depending on however you want to say, the YouTube Partner Program. What does that mean? Well, I had to look it up, right? I didn't know what it meant. I knew what the qualifications were to get in, and I don't mind saying it. The qualifications was we needed 3,000 watch hours, which 3,000 watch hours is a lot, and 500 subscribers. Well, we did that. That was a week ago, 10 days ago, some in that ballpark, right? Hang on a second. Somewhere in that ballpark. I applied to the program. It took a couple of days, and they said, "Congratulations, you're in." And I was just like, "Are you sure? You sure you guys aren't making a mistake?" But I took it and I said, all right, what does this mean? I had to do some research. Like I said, I'm a Twitch guy. I'm learning about YouTube as I going. What I learned is this: we can set up channel members or channel memberships. I'm sorry. We have the ability for super chats now, and I think it's called thank yous or super thanks, or it's kind of like a super chat, but it's not live, is my understanding. And if the community wants to support the channel in that way, they can, reach in their wallet and send a couple of ducats our way, and we get it. Why is this important? Well, I'll tell you why it's important. When I decided to draw the line in the sand, me and my wife made a pinky promise. Why is it important? I'll tell you why it's important. When I drew the line in the sand, me and my wife had made a pinky promise, right? She bought me a brand new computer rig and basically said, here, you have everything you need to do to make content. Which she was right. I do have everything I need to do to make content. There were some things that I learned about what I have that doesn't exactly it doesn't exactly cross the bar, I guess. Or maybe my expectations or understanding how this all works has risen, right? And it's not about me, it's about you, right? And let me explain this. So I didn't know that your monitor that you play on matters. I thought it was just your graphics card. I thought that if you had the best graphics card in the world, that's all you needed. It didn't matter what monitor you play on. I found out that that's not the case. I found out in order to record in 4K, you have to have a really good graphics card and a 4K monitor. Who knew? Not me. And if you knew, put something in the comments, right? Say, I knew, or, wow, I learned too. So anyhow, it boils down to this. Because I made a pinky promise, it was anything that I upgrade has to come from either Twitch or YouTube. Now, fortunately for me, I got two different places that we can raise money. If a super chat or super thanks or anything like, or channel membership comes in, if a notation is said, hey, get a new monitor, I will set that money off to the side and we'll get a new monitor. And when I get it, I'll unbox it. I'll show it to you guys, right? Let you know where it came from. But it's not expected, right? I'm not sitting here going, hey, give me, here, please, sir, give me money, right? No. That's not how I do things. Here's how I do things. The cool thing is, today, we hit 4,000 watch hours. Now, for some of y'all, you don't know what that means. I'll tell you what it means. There's a second stage of monetization, and you become a full-fledged YouTube partner program or YouTube partner program member, right? The second stage allows you to monetize ad revenue off of your YouTube videos. And you're like, well, what does that mean? What it means is, like, companies like Coca-Cola and Home Depot and whoever's making ads for YouTube, and they end up being on our videos and you watch those ads, the company goes, here's some money to the channel for ad revenue. Well, wouldn't it be better if those guys paid for my monitor? So we got the 4,000 watch hours. We just have one small thing that's stopping us. We need 1,000 subscribers. Right now, we are 417 away, right? It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's just hitting a button saying, yo, I think you're kind of cool, and I want to know more about when your stuff comes out. If you want to try to help us, or help us, right? If you want to help the channel be able to make better quality content and more content, it's real simple. If everybody that watches this video brings a friend to the community, right? We all got to have we all got to know one other person that plays farm sim, right? To say, yo, come check this guy out, right? If you don't like it, hit the unfollow button. No big deal. But if we all bring a friend, we'll get there. When we get there, I don't know. It could be next week. It could be next month. It could be 3 months from now. When it happens is when it happens. And when it does happen, we'll do a live stream and we'll talk about, and we'll celebrate, right? We'll be like, yay, we've accomplished something that most people will never accomplish, and go from there. Now, you're probably wondering, well, all right, if I decide that I want to help out and I want to become a channel member, what perks do I get? That's a great question. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The perks are simply this. Every video that I put out, if you're a channel member, you will get recognition in the video, right? Don't ask me to say your names. I have a hard enough time with English, and my Dutch people just love it on Twitch when I try to say foreign names because I get it wrong. But it will go across the screen. You will get recognition, right? There will be some content in the future that you will get early access to, right? I'm not saying every video. I'm saying occasionally. There will be an occasional live stream where it will be for members only. Occasionally, right? Let's be clear about this. I'm not saying how often. What I'm saying is that it'll occasionally happen under the right circumstances. And it'll be a party. It'll be a way of saying thank you. And, we hang out and we have a good time. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing it as a way of artistically expressing myself and sharing a story with you guys. If we happen along the way as a channel, make some money and make some improvements in the world, we will do so. Let's see. Does that cover everything? Oh, I almost forgot one thing. What's the price of channel membership? It will be $5. However, from when this video drops till the end of the summer, which is the end of August, it will only be for $2.50. This is my way of saying thank you, right? Thank you for supporting us and helping us grow to where we're at, and letting you know that, it isn't about money, right? Here's a chance for me to say thank you to you and offer you something at a discount because you got in on the ground floor, right? At the end of August and September, it will go up to $5. I believe that's the standard. If there's reasons that you think that that's not cool or that's not okay, hey, let's have a discussion in the comment section, right? If enough of you all say, hey, that's, we think it should be this, I'll take that into consideration. I always take you guys' feelings into consideration and thought when I'm making content. So why not when we're setting the thing? The other thing is I have to make some emotes and badges and stuff like that, but we'll get it done. In a nutshell, I just basically wanted to say, hey, thank you very much for all the love and support that you guys have given. The channel is going to continue to do things. I have some ideas of what we're going to do. There are things that I would like to upgrade to make higher quality videos for you guys. When the time comes, we'll do that. And, I think I've jibber-jabbered long enough. If I don't see you guys, or, if you don't see me in between now and then, enjoy your weekend, right? Enjoy your week. Have a fantastic time. If there's someone out there that you haven't talked to in a bit, reach out to them and just say, just as simple as, yo, are you okay? Do you need to talk? You might be surprised, right? We're all going through hard times. That might be the opening that they need, right? Make sure. And if you're the person that needs someone to say, hey, do you need to talk? Swallow your pride, right? And reach out to someone and say, hey, I need to talk. We've all been there, right? Let's all try to get to a better place together. Well, I've said everything I had to say. I've rambled long enough. All I'm going to say is, you know what? Cheers, guys. Thank you very much for all the love and support. It means a lot to me. And as always, happy farming.